Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. I am of course Legacy Trainer, and thank you guys for taking the time to join me on my YouTube channel today. Today it's going to be pretty interesting stuff we're going to talk about. It's a game that's still in the works. It's from Riot. It's pretty amazing from what we've seen right now, and we're getting a little things spoiled here and there, so sit back, relax, and if you guys are new to this channel, please go ahead and hit the like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Hit those notifications, leave me comments in the comment section below. Follow me, of course, on the social medias on Twitter and Instagram. I'll leave links in the description below. Not to mention, don't forget we are on Twitch and we're doing lots of live streaming like League of Legends, Minecraft, much more in the future. And of course, we're also on TikTok. We got some sweet TikTok videos, so go check some of those videos out because we got some really cool Call of Duty videos. And of course, on Twitch, we are doing some Call of Duty as well, so check us out on Twitch as well. Without further ado, let's jump right into today's video. Hey guys, who are these characters? Unbelievable. Look at the fancy artwork. This is really amazing. What kind of game could this possibly be? Look at that. Beautiful artwork. This has got to be an amazing game. What could it be? Where are these characters from? Oh my god, guys, it's Echo, it's Jinx. Guys, this is Project L from Riot, and it is a League fighter game. Basically similar to games that we've played in the past, such as, for instance, Marvel vs. Capcom. Or we've also got the game Dragon Ball Z Fighters. This is League characters coming at you full on with 2v2 matchups. Basically, your characters are going to have, your one character is going to be going at it, and your other character can jump in for an assist or even combo up, which is so amazing. All your characters that you guys want to see from League of Legends is going to be coming probably to this game in the future. And I mean, already we see Echoes in here, we got Jinx in here, we got Darius in here. Like, characters that we see right now are, and the graphics look very nice. Combos are going to be a lot easier to do than games like Dragon Ball Z Fighters, Marvel vs. Capcom, Mortal Kombat, Tekken. So as you can see right here, we've got a little bit of the gameplay with the moves. So it's like down, S1, A1, stuff like that, which makes it a lot easier. So you don't have to be a massive fighting game champion to come into this game and play and have a great time. You can come in here, learn your combos pretty quickly, jump into matches, and have a blast. And I mean, who wouldn't want to use some of these characters? Mind you guys, I really want to see the Heimerman make an entrance into this game. I want to see those turrets. I want to see him just explode on people with turrets and friggin' grenades and rockets. I love Heimer. As you can see, like Jinx's skin right here, very nice. And you know what? Not to mention, we also have opportunities like different characters on this platform. We could have all the League of Legends characters make their debut into this game, which would be amazing. Of course, they could do skins in here as well, different kinds of skins for characters. It's going to be a free-to-play game, so there's not going to be an upfront cost, but there will probably be microtransactions, I would imagine, because kind of just like League of Legends. You can buy skins, you can buy boxes of things to send to friends or have friends send stuff to you. So I imagine that's going to be a big thing for this game. But as of right now, this game looks amazing. I am very excited for it. Some of the stuff like here with Echo. Echo's move where he basically it's a reverse. He can go in and hit you and then reverse back. Kind of like what Tracer does in Overwatch. As you can see right here. And you can sit there and combo into that and go into another combo. But on top of that, if you were to sit there and go in, do some attacks, reverse out, reverse back in, and then have your partner come in and combo, like the combos in this are just unreal. Like, we don't know what kind of combos they're going to have, but the moves in here look amazing, and the graphics on here, I'm psyched for this game, guys. Let me know what you guys think of this game. I'm very excited for Project L. We're calling it Project L because it doesn't have a name. Who knows when it will have a name. And one thing that's always bad about fighting games is the netcode, guys. The netcode has always been a problem for fighting games in general. But this time, Riot is using their own engines. They are making sure the internet is amazing. And not to mention, if people disconnect or people unplug or shut down because they're going to lose, there's going to be penalties coming to them. So if they disconnect from your game, you're still going to get the victory, and then they're going to have a penalty. So Riot is definitely cracking down on people that just unplug, disconnect, whatever. So that is amazing. Alright, so let's go through some of the champions that are going to be in this game. Starting off with Ahri. Ahri has 3 orbs that go around her and help her to do lots of combos. Looks like she's going to be a heavy combo character, and she can actually stay elevated in the air for a little bit of time. So she's probably going to be one of the harder champions to master, but definitely a fun champion to play for sure. So the next character we have is Akali, and Akali is the rogue assassin, which is definitely going to play a big part in this game. And of course, one of her moves that is going to probably carry over is the stealth mode. So she can go invisible, the opponents can't see, and then you can sit there and do some attacks. And in this case, probably in the new game, we're going to have it where she'll be able to sit there and combo into a really amazing combos. And I mean, if you can't see somebody coming, what do you do? Next we have Blitzcrank, the Great Steam Golem, and he is going to be pretty interesting to see. I can see him being like a very giant character, like in Marvel vs. Capcom for starters. There was one called Sentinel, and he was one of the biggest characters in the game. So I could see Blitzcrank being a very tall character for this, and plus very tanky. Not to mention, of course, he's got the "Get over here!" grab, which is, everybody loves that. It's just, you're sitting there and all of a sudden, "Get over here!" And honestly, with this, I believe this and his other moves can definitely combo into a crazy combos, because if he pulls you in and you can't do anything, then he just literally bumps you up, and then you're into combo like ridiculous. Could be an instant kill almost. But yes, I do believe Blitzcrank is going to be fun to play as well. And then we've got Braum, which I honestly could see Braum being a really in-your-face champion where he's just coming at you fist over fist and just letting you have it. Basically just a full-on brawler. And honestly, one of the abilities I think that might carry over is the fact that he's got a really good shield. And let's say you've got champions in this that are coming at you, like, let's take Miss Fortune for instance. If she sits there, and let's say she's in the game, she sits there and she fires off her rapid fire guns like this, you shield up, you take no damage at all. And then by her doing that, it opens you up into a combo possibly, because if you can block that, then you can hit her after she's done that. Massive combo. So that is Braum. Next we've got Darius, and Darius is not afraid to get his hands dirty. As we've seen before, this is game footage from the game. Big swings, huge freaking attacks, probably even a lot of damage. So we can definitely expect, this is exactly what you're going to see in game from Darius. And I mean, he gets you in the corners or anything like that, you're in a lot of trouble, because he's just going to swing, 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 and then before you know it, you're getting in trouble. And I mean, see the axe come down? Like, look at that. Like, unbelievable. And then before you know it, he's got an ult ready, and he's just going to let loose and basically KO you. And then we're going to have Echo. And Echo, the boy who shattered time. Obviously, time is a big thing for him. And especially with the fact that he is able to rewind his move set. Like, he can go in and do a combo, hit you, and then rewind back to it. And this is what I said at the beginning. This is going to be a very important thing for people that are going to be playing Echo. Is different types of like footsies in this game is going to require a lot, because you can literally go in, do a bunch of moves, rewind back to where you're safe, and then you can dash back in, do more combos, or call in your assist partner to help you out like here. Echo has a huge toolbox to work with in this game for sure. And I'm looking really forward to playing all these champions, but definitely Echo is definitely one I'm going to be playing on day one when this game comes out. So our next champion is going to be Ezreal, and Ezreal does a lot of projectiles, so we're going to see a lot of that from this character. And I see even going forward to this Project L game, I see a lot of that happening too, because when you look at Ezreal, like, Ezreal is a character that shoots from range, dives in on you, blinks to hit you, and then finally gives an ult to hit you. So every one of Ezreal's moves are projectile, which means he is going to be a champion that's going to stay his distance. He's not going to get in close. He's not going to go for close combat. He's going to stay far back and fire everything until he gets enough to fire the ult in for the finishing blow. Then we're going to have Illaoi, which is going to be a really tall character. Very strong, very tough. Basically is similar to like a Juggernaut. Basically kind of walking in and literally in your face, hitting you, smashing you. Plus she has the help of her god with her, so that's kind of nice. Really no game footage on her yet because she hasn't been fully put in yet. We haven't had any play-by-play yet. But I do look forward to playing her as a little very. I don't know if I'm going to be like a character going after like tanks or anything like that. I think I'm more like, an assassin or like a Heimerdinger maybe, So we'll see. I'm definitely going to try every character out to see who I like. You never know. I could enjoy Illaoi a lot. We'll just have to wait and see. Another champion that's confirmed is we got Jinx. So Jinx is going to be pretty fun. Of course, Jinx has the big shark cannon on her back of her. She's got regular chain gun in the front. And she looks very agile because she's doing like flippy flips in the air. So that's kind of cool. So she's got a lot of mechanics to her, and I think she's going to be a really cool character to play. I'm definitely looking forward to playing her. And then, guys, we have Karma. And Karma, we don't know. She's a mage champion, but we don't know if she's going to be an attack mage or a defense mage. So right now, she's just Karma. And Karma is going to be in the game. And we're hoping... I don't know if I'd like her to be a defense or an attacker. I think I'd prefer her to be an attacker. I think it would be more fun to have her attacking and stuff as opposed to defensive, like shielding, barriers and stuff like that. And then, guys, we're going to have Katarina. And you know what? Katarina, I like. I wish I was a lot better with her in League. Maybe I will be able to be better with her in the game when Project L comes out. But she is a teleport character for the most part. And a lot of her abilities make it where she's able to drop a sword near somebody and then she's able to teleport in. And she does a lot of AoE damage to multiple characters for her ult. And like the teleport alone is pretty amazing because she can just dash in and dash out. So she might be kind of like an Echo. We're not sure, but she's another one on our list. And then we've got Kindred, which is a really cool champion. Technically, it's two champions, together because... the white one is the lamb, the black one is the wolf, and the white lamb is allowed to send out the wolf to do the attacking. So technically there's two characters, but it's still considered to be just the one character. But Kindred is going to be interesting to see how Kindred's kits work for this, because is wolf going to be, is lamb going to be the attacker where you can do kicks and punches and stuff like that, and then, wolf is just kind of there kind of like a symbiote where you can send out the wolf to do the attacking and, massive damages and combos. I mean, that is how I'm thinking Kindred's going to play, and I think it's going to be really cool. We have seen characters like that in other fighter games. And then we've got Lux, and Lux is an amazing champion. Lots of different stuff in her kit. She's got slows. She can slow you. She can sit there and bubble for shields, so she can shield herself and protect herself, and she's also got AoE damage. And then on top of that, she has the ult. And bringing this here to the game is pretty amazing because they could do so much with this ult. They could make it where she jumps up into the sky and it's like a huge death beam or something like that. And next, guys, we have Rengar, the scary cat person, and you know what? He's basically the slasher, I guess you could say the Freddy Krueger of this game. He just basically slashes and gashes, and that's it. He just slice, that's it. That's his basic thing. He's just coming right up to you and just, going ham. And our next champion is going to be Riven. And Riven is pretty nice in League, and honestly, the whole point behind Riven is this broken sword that at the end, the sword is fully rebuilt and can do a whole lot of damage. As you can see here. Shoots off a beam like that, which is amazing. She also has a dash, which she can double and triple if she hits it. So I think this is going to be a great thing for Riven in Project L. I think there's going to be a lot of opportunities for Riven, and yeah, another really good character that can't wait to try out. And then we've got Senna, and I love playing Senna like as a support character. So having her jumping into Project L is going to be amazing. She's got a lot of cool stuff to work with, but the biggest thing, guys, is she has a giant gun. Like, that's all it is. She's just walking around with this giant gun, shooting people, and that's all it is. It's just pure shooting and destruction. And I mean, of course, we all know what her ult does. It's just this huge blast. So if we could get something like that in the game, like, that would be amazing. So yeah, I'm really, and I think she's going to be one of those characters that's going to really mess around with other champions. They're going to probably hate it. So she could be maybe a top tier character, perhaps. We'll have to wait and see, of course. And then we've got Samira, and she looks like she's going to be a definite placeholder for top ranked characters in Project L. Like, she's very good in League of Legends. Her mechanics, her skills, abilities, and everything are on par. And I've played against a lot of Samiras, and you know what? They kick my butt a lot. All she needs is a couple kills, and she just rails you. And that's no different from this game. First off, she's got like the rapid fire with the guns. And then she's got the sword swinging, and you know what? Before you think about it, she's got a shield. So she's got a lot of her mechanics are based around. First, she can attack. Then she's got a shield to block stuff, so she can block projectiles or whatever comes her way. And then on top of that, her ult. Her ult just is ridiculous. It's just full damage on the opponent. And, I mean, she's very rounded completely. Like, she doesn't have very many weaknesses. And then we've got Sett. And you know what? Sometimes when I'm playing Heimerdinger, I get a little tick because I get matched up with a Sett. And sometimes I can take the Sett on, no problem. But sometimes he just destroys me. And honestly, guys, what do you think when you look at Sett? What do you think of him? Do you think he's a mage or whatever? You know? No, he's not. He's a straight up wrestler. He's literally coming in, punching you, and that's all it is. It's just punch, punch, punch. He's just going at you just with punches galore. And then on top of that, after the punches, he just comes back with more punches that are more beefed up. And it's like, okay, so you're going to punch me some more. And then on top of that, he's got a mega punch. And then after the mega punch, it's some more punches. And then on top of it, his ult is like a pile driver. He literally grabs you and literally pile drives you. It doesn't matter who he grabs, he pile drives you. So he is definitely a wrestler first and foremost. And of course, we couldn't forget about Thresh. And Thresh is pretty cool. Of course, Thresh does have the "get over here!" But he's also got a lot more mechanics. This guy is, I think, a controller. When I mean controller, I mean he controls the map or the setting you are on. Because first off, getting that grab basically puts you right close in contact with him, so he can combo right off. So he throws that, brings you in, and then combos you right there. That's number one. Number two is he has... So next one, he has this cage where if you break the cage, you are slow and you take damage. So that's another thing where he can control the screen. So if he grabs you, pulls you in, puts the cage up, you break it to get away, you're slow, then he throws the spear back at you, pulls you back in. It's a never-ending cycle. And it's like, I mean, you could keep repeating that and repeating that and repeating that. So I think he's a control character to control the map. So is he going to be OP? I don't know. But he's got a lot of control for the map. And then we've got Vi. And Vi is basically like, I mean, come on, look at her. Giant friggin' fist. All she's going to do is beat the crap out of you. She's literally going to jump right in. She's going to spear in and just clobber you. It's kind of like the thing. It's clobbering time. And that's basically what Vi is going to do. She's probably going to be one of the characters with a lot of punch combos. And probably even some dash combos. So like, you know, spear in and punch, or maybe some uppercuts. Now here's another one for us. Is another champion is Yasuo, and of course, guys, you're thinking, okay, so he's basically a samurai, and exactly that's it. He is basically a samurai warrior, and that is what we're probably gonna get in Project L. He will be a samurai, but this samurai is able to sit there and toss tornadoes. He is able to throw tornadoes at you. So if you don't get out of his way, you're gonna get hit with a tornado, and then he's gonna slice you to pieces, and that's how he's gonna work. He's just gonna come in there, slice, tornado, boom, done. However, the one thing that is kind of nice about this samurai is not only does he go on the attack like crazy, but he also has a wind wall, which basically protects him. So he's got a little bit of both. And if they carry this over to Project L, it might be really amazing because first off, you're going to be able to go in crazy with attacking, but then on top of that, you've got a really good shield to protect yourself from being hit. So I can see him being very devastating. Well, we're getting just a little closer to the end of the characters, but we're going to touch on Zed. Zed is an amazing ninja, and honestly, I think he's going to be really good in this game. There's a lot that he can do to offer. He is, of course, a ninja, so obviously he has ninja abilities, and obviously one of them is creating shadow clones. Exactly, that is exactly what he does. He creates shadow clones of himself, and not just that, he is able to teleport to those clones and replace them with himself. So he can teleport to that clone, the clone becomes where he is, and then they can actually fire. So what does this mean for Project L? Well, you're going to have a character that's going to be very gimmicky, is what it is. It's he's going to have so much in his toolbox to say, because he's going to be able to sit there and, okay, I'm on this side of the screen, that's great, and the opponent goes running towards him. Now he's going to be like, yep, shadow clone, transform to the other side, stab you in the back, and start wailing on you. And I mean, it's going to be pretty crazy. And with his clones, he can actually come in and attack. So I mean, you could sit there and be surrounded by 1 or 2 clones, depending how the game's going to do it. And if you get like 3 clones on the field, and all of a sudden he switches to the other one and attacks you, kills you, that's game. And finally, one of my favorite in League of Legends, we have Teemo. And if you guys know anything about Teemo, then you're good. But if you don't, here's the thing. Poison. And that is one of the things that Teemo does so well. First off, so the way the poison works is that you take damage over time, right? So depending on how many hits you hit with Teemo on him, you can stack the poison and it just kills you. It's so annoying. It's going to be Teemo is definitely going to be an annoying champion for sure. Not only that, he has the mushrooms, and the mushrooms allow you to put them on the ground. So it basically works as a trap, or, so depending on how many mushrooms, you could set like 5 mushrooms on the floor and sit there, drop a mushroom, drop a mushroom, drop a mushroom, and then your opponent forgets where they are or something, and then all of a sudden runs into it and just boom. And then you jump in and just combo off that, and it's just like, and I mean, as if that's not hard enough. Not only that, Teemo is a tiny character, so his hitbox is going to be very tiny. So depending on how Riot works it for Project L, I mean, hitboxes are a big thing. So if you can't make those connections, he's got a big advantage over people. So I'm excited to play Teemo, because I he's gonna be a very crazy champion. Well, guys, I want to thank you so very much for checking out this video and joining me today on the YouTube channel. I appreciate it so very much. And guys, if you are still new to this channel and you enjoy what you see, please go ahead and hit the like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Hit those notifications. Leave me some comments in the comment section below. Follow me, of course, on the social medias on Twitter and Instagram. I'll leave links in the description below. Not to mention, don't forget we are on Twitch, and we're doing lots of live streaming like Call of Duty, League of Legends, and much, much more. And don't forget, we are also on TikTok, so go ahead and check out those nice, amazing TikTok videos. I appreciate it so very much. And guys, until next time, please take care, stay safe, have fun, and thanks for watching. Bye-bye.